Can you guys see yourselves? The effectiveness of my command strips on my whiteboard apparently decided to disintegrate last evening, and it fell down and woke me up in the middle of the night, so I just wanted to show off that fact. Because it's very inconvenient. I have like a freaking wall's worth of acoustic foam out in my yard shed, but I just can't put it anywhere because command strips fucking suck. But anyways, good evening peeps, my name is Scribbs, and welcome back to Q&A. Cameron, what do you like better, cats or dogs? I'm pretty sure I was asked this question already. But that's sort of the problem with these Q&As, all the answers and questions sort of blend together, so sometimes you just end up asking and answering the same questions all over again. But I'm pretty sure it's a dog. I would really like a giant, like freaking, what's it called? A Bernese mountain dog. But they don't live for very long, and I don't know, they have health issues, so I don't want that. I wouldn't mind a cat though. Sort of like a big cat, like Jacksepticeye or Evelyn's cat. BB, oh it's so cute, so fluffy. Cookie mods, I know this is a stupid question, but how do I send you fan art? Mostly over Twitter, although I am working on other ways for you guys to do that, because there has been actually a somewhat decent amount of people who've been wanting to send me fan art, of which I'm incredibly appreciative of, by the way. But yeah, I haven't really set up like a formal system to do that, so just tag me on Twitter maybe? Talks, for no reason at all, would you be willing to say ooh woo 5 times? No. Archie plays. Oof, rip. By the way, are you tired cause below your eyes are black?
Yes, I know. I don't know if you can see it. I still am. That's just how my life is, baby.
It's supposed to be like these Asian genes are supposed to give me like very thin eyes that are supposed to be very defined, but no, it just gives me, because my mixed genes, it just gives me these baggy black eyes constantly. Doesn't matter the amount of caffeine, this doesn't help. All this bad boy does is keep the emotions away that, you know, feel like the way I look. Mobile JX, can you continue treat? I might. I mean, I like the game, so I don't see why not. Sean Galvin, hey Scribbs, what are your top 5 favorite Project Arrhythmia characters? Oh, that's a problem. Probably the cat from Meowchin in first, just because that's also one of my favorite maps. Just our second, Crazy Train? Is that also a character? I mean, I guess it's just sort of like a self-insert, but still it's a cool character. Nautilus and then Nowu, because Nowu was the first one I played, and that one impressed me a lot when I first played it. It's me, Mogi Boy. Hey, can you play Knock 'em by Monster? Okay. There's obviously something I need to underline for people. Whenever you comment spamming me to play something outside of the actual Project Arrhythmia videos comment section, it doesn't make me play it faster. I don't know where people got that idea. It just doesn't help. It really doesn't. All it does is make me slightly annoyed. It makes a bunch of people slightly annoyed. There's literally people in my chat now who go around replying to everyone, telling them with an automated message that I have a schedule for which I play Project Arrhythmia, which is true. I'm planning to make it more official, and every Sunday thing I'm going to be releasing a Project Arrhythmia video if there's something interesting to play. So please don't spam those sort of requests outside of the Project Arrhythmia comment section, or I might have to start removing a few. I've already started doing that on different videos. And to you guys writing automated messages to the different people, you freaking knights, I would still very much just prefer if you didn't do anything about it. Just ignore them. Don't give them the attention that they want. It's a waste of everyone's time, and even though I know it's an automated message, then it still takes just some of your time as well. Don't worry, you've better stuff to spend that on. Sebastian Morales Rueda, Scribbly, do you have a Discord? No, I do not. Pretty sure this is also a question I've been asked a bunch of times before back in my previous Q&As, but no, I still don't have a Discord. Also, I need to get into that whole aspect of actually setting up Discord. People think I'm tech savvy, I'm absolutely not, which is why I'm sort of hesitating, because I actually need to learn how to set up servers and stuff like that, and actually manage servers. It's just an extra side job, and I want to make sure it's properly worth it before I actually do that. The BC, hey, quick little question, Scribbs, what are your favorite Pokemon? Maybe 3 or more could be useful. Also, no reason, I'm just asking. That is awful suspicious, but I will say, pretty much all my favorite Pokemon are just very, very cute Pokemon. I love cute and pretty Pokemon, and they're usually I think a grass type, maybe. But my favorite Pokemon of all time are probably Lilligant, Phantom, and Roselia? Cause I run that cutie booty squad. Hyperbrew, what happened to your hair? I don't know, man. It's all over the place. Oh, it's so, hold on. If I just take, I don't even need this. Look at this chaotic mess. It's absolutely horrible. I look like, oh god, what do I look like? My hair's just gonna grow so long that I'm gonna end up looking like one of those soot people from freaking Spirited Away. But I definitely need a band or something to actually tie it in the back. I actually do want to grow it out, so that's one of the reasons why I haven't cut it that much yet. I do need to still get it trimmed, but I would like to actually sort of grow it out, and who knows, maybe I could tie it up in the back. Some people also said I look like Aizawa with my hair tied back, which is sort of true. Alex Bertkey, you, the odd ones out, Fit MC, why are all the YouTubers I watch either teachers or going to be teachers? I don't know, maybe because they have slightly similar things that you do on the job. I don't know, not the whole planning curriculums thing or planning semesters or that. No, that's a completely other thing. And actually doing subjects, that's a different thing. But the whole standing in the middle of a class, being the center of attention, being able to sort of hold your own while you talk to a bunch of people, I guess that's sort of similar. I mean, I think it was stressful for me. I was really nervous getting into it, but once I really got into it, it wasn't actually that hard. So I enjoyed it, and I have no idea why. I have sort of a different thing, and that is that every single Storytime animator, apparently for some fucking reason, lives in Arizona. I have no idea, but Jaden Animations, Something Else YT, and Odd Ones Out, they all three come from freaking Arizona. I have no clue why. Giantfall in, have you any new drawing videos planned? Feels like the last one was like one Animal Crossing hype ago. Now I know this is sort of an unfair question, Tem, to pick because it was 2 weeks ago. I'm sorry, I haven't done one of those in a while, and there haven't been a lot of questions, so I needed to go back a bit. But yeah, drawing, just to sort of get that across to the people who haven't really been aware yet, I'm really trying my absolute best to actually do drawing somewhat semi-weekly. Or at least something art related, at least. I'm finding it at the moment really hard to get back into drawing again, though. It's not because I don't want to, it's just because my hands, for some reason, they've forgotten how to draw things. So, I don't know. I'm scared of getting those first few drawing videos out there. But I'm gonna. I really want to stick to it for now. If ever I change my mind and I just say, you know what, screw the whole thing, I'll definitely report back to you and talk to you guys about that beforehand. But for now, I'm just gonna try my hardest to get my good hand back into action and actually drawing again. Because god, it has been a while. Hybrid Destroyer, Scribbs, I must ask, which subject/subjects do you teach as a substitute teacher? Well, I technically still do it a little bit because I still sort of jump from work to time, but my gigantic work period, that's true, that's over. So you could almost say that I'm semi-fired from my job and I semi-don't teach anymore. But of the different subjects, that can vary totally. It's not like I have one specific subject I'm signed up for. I get thrown all the way around the school, so I can basically take any sort of role or overtake any sort of subject that I need to. I did it all. I did maths, I did Danish, I did English, and there was actually one subject that I was really planned out for. I was so ready to take on this subject with just full force, and that was arts and crafts. I had a bunch of stuff planned, but then I sort of semi-lost my job at that point, so I haven't had the opportunity to really use my plans for that subject yet. So, you know what, actually, since I'm on an arts and crafts semi-channel anyway, I might as well actually do this with you guys at some point. So maybe you guys should look out, because you might have to be my students in a future arts and crafts video that I planned a long time ago. Official Dre, and since you're coming back to art, if you take suggestions, maybe you could draw yourself. I'd live to see one. Did you mean love? And if I remember, someone actually made a drawing of you. I saw it in my recommended, but I don't remember who made it, unfortunately. Well, from that description alone, I actually don't either, because there's a bunch of people who've drawn me at this point, of which I am so appreciative, by the way. There's been a bunch of people that have just actually drawn multiple pieces of me and have tagged me via Twitter. That is incredibly cool. I cannot believe I've reached the point where people are starting to do fan art of me. That's crazy. So yeah, to you guys who are actually going through the effort of doing that or sitting down and actually making something creative just for me, that is so nice. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I remember probably the most honored I've ever felt would be in something like the Project Arrhythmia community, when people started mentioning me in levels and actually wanting me to play their level and writing me in the description of the video and stuff, or in the description of the level and stuff. That was incredibly cool, having sort of levels semi-dedicated to you, but also just seeing artwork sent to me on Twitter. That is so awesome. So thank you all so much to you guys who do that. I might not comment on it and it might seem like an underwhelming response you get in return, but trust me, that means so much to me. But anyways peeps, that's all the time I've got for this one. I want to make these a little shorter, a little snappier, and also I didn't really have much of a choice because you guys were quite underwhelming in terms of what kind of questions you left on my last Q&A. So if you got any sort of questions or any sort of thing you're curious to know, write it down in the comments of this video and I might read it up for the next one. I still plan to do this more often, so sort of just to keep up with you guys, and I still think it's a nice format, so who knows, maybe we'll have one sooner rather than later in the future. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all have a lovely, sorry, for some reason I can't speak, I hope you all have a lovely weekend, I hope you all have a lovely Friday, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.